Good morning, children. Our today's topic is coagulation of blood. Okay, so what is coagulation? First of all, we are to understand this. So, if our finger get cut or any of the body part get cut or it gets wounded, so that the blood starts shedding it off, but it does not continue to bleed for a long time, and the blood stops flowing from that wound after some time. So what happens, actually the blood exhibits the coagulation or clotting. So what is coagulation or clotting? Actually this is the mechanism to prevent the excessive loss of the blood from the body. So how do it happens, that we are going to discuss. That means from wherever the injury is there a clot is formed, and that process of formation of a clot is called as what? Coagulation or clotting of the blood. So whatever the dark brown or reddish color, the scum which is formed at the site of the injury or the cut, that clot or coagulum is actually a network of threads, and those threads are of protein called fibrin, and this is actually formed at the site of the injury, and which is in which the dead and damaged formed elements, that means RBCs, are trapped. That means RBC and fibrin, these both of them called together the blood clot. Now, how do this fibrin is formed? So, this fibrin is actually formed by the inactive fibrinogen in the presence of enzyme thrombin, and from where this thrombin is formed, it is actually a complete enzyme linked reactions are there, and these are called as the cascade process, that I am going to discuss you systematically in the form of notes. Again I am taking up the topic in the notes also, that this is a mechanism to prevent the excessive loss of blood from the body. Body means from any wound, any injury, or from a trauma. Now, second point. Second point is that a dark reddish scum is formed at the site of cut or injury over a period of time, which is called as clot or coagulum. So what is clot or coagulum? So this clot or coagulum is actually the threads of fibrin in which the dead and damaged formed elements, means RBC, are trapped. Okay. Now, the complex is formed. Complex means this coagulum or clot is actually formed by the series of enzyme linked reaction, which is a cascade process, and which is given as follows. Now there is a note that normal clotting time for a person should be 2 to 8 minutes. If more than that a person is taking for the clotting of the blood, then it is a disorder called as hemophilia. Now we are here coming the all enzymatic linked reactions which takes place in the cascade process. First of all, from the injured tissue, what happens? The blood platelets get stimulated, from which are present in the blood plasma, and in the presence of thrombokinase enzyme, a substance is formed which is a thromboplastin. We can say that blood platelets get stimulated and they start releasing the clotting factor. Clotting factor, we can say the thromboplastin. Now, another protein which is present in the plasma in the inactive form is a prothrombin. So this inactive protein prothrombin in the blood plasma get activated in the presence of thrombokinase and thromboplastin in the active form called thrombin. Now In the presence of enzyme thrombin, it is an enzyme only. In the presence of enzyme thrombin, which is a protein, which is an enzyme, the fibrinogen, which is again blood plasma protein, but it is present in the plasma in the soluble inactive form. So this fibrinogen soluble protein, which is there in the inactive form in the blood plasma, in the presence of enzyme thrombin, is converted into fibrin, which is a insoluble form. Now in these threads of fibrin, these are the threads of fibrin, you can write here, these are the threads. So in the threads of the fibrin, the RBCs are trapped, which are the formed elements, and ultimately the blood clot is formed. This is blood clot which is formed by the fibrin threads in which the formed elements are trapped. Okay, so this is the all complete enzyme linked reactions which are required for the clotting of the blood. Now another note is there that vitamin K is actually needed for the synthesis of prothrombin in the liver. So this all is written in your book also, but they have written in the reverse form, that first of all the fibrin is formed, then how do the fibrin is formed from the prothrombin, and how do the prothrombin is formed, where do it is present. So that way these reactions are here written in the reverse form, and I have converted them systematically one after the other, how do the process of clotting takes place. And clotting time normally is 2 to 8 minutes. More than that, if a person needs time for the clotting of the blood, then it is a disorder, and that is called as hemophilia due to the deficiency of vitamin K. And calcium ions are also required for the conversion of prothrombin to the thrombin. Here I have written calcium ions are required for the conversion of prothrombin to the thrombin. So that this is all about coagulation of blood, which is a very important topic. Thank you.